Today we are going to revise trigonometry chapter in detail. So first of all, I have prepared some notes here because it will save my time as well. And I want to go in a very quick way. So first of all, you need to understand that what a trigonometry is. This
सर आपकी
lecture
स्क्रीन
will
शेयर
give
है।
you
स्क्रीन नहीं है।
एक मिनट में शेयर कर देता हूँ। मैंने शेयर वैसे किया था, मेरे ख्याल से ये स्क्रीन शेयर आउट हो गया। एक मिनट। ऑलराइट, बेटा विजिबल है सबको?
यस
जी
सर।
ओके जी, थैंक यू। ओके, अभी कोई बच्चा बात नहीं करे, ठीक है फिलहाल। अच्छा, trigonometry is very important in exam because in IGCSE and in GC math mean O levels, it will give you 30 to 35 marks in paper, both the papers. First of all, trigonometry is the branch of maths deals with the study of triangle only. And we know that triangle in tri means three and angle means three angles. So we can say that a triangle will have only three angles. Listen to me very carefully. I'm talking very slowly today. It is the smallest polygon of math because it has the three sides, and a polygon is what? Having three or more side, and it must be closed as well. Total angle of a triangle is 180 degrees, and we have three sides as well. Now there are a few types on the basis of sides. Okay, when three sides of the triangle is they are equal to each other, it means that the triangle is equilateral triangle. It is what? It is an equilateral triangle. Okay, it means that 180 divided by 3, it means that every angle would be 60 degrees each. When two sides of the triangle, they are equal to each other, so it means that the name of the triangle is isosceles triangle. It means that two angles would be same in this triangle. When none of the side is similar, you can see that all the sides are different in this scenario because none of the line is available. So it means that every side, every angle is different. So the name of the triangle on the basis of side would be a scalene triangle. In some books, we also study types of triangles on the basis of angles. Like for example, if you have a 90-degree angle in a triangle, the name of the triangle would be a right-angled triangle. If you have angles available in the triangle, but you can see that the largest angle is still an acute angle, so the name of this triangle would be an acute angled triangle. Got it? You can see that the lower triangle is in which we have one angle of 121, another one is 27, and that is 32. You can see that 121 is the largest angle, and the largest angle is obtuse angle. So we can say that the name of this triangle can be an obtuse angle triangle. Like for example, in the question, for example, if for example, Isra, you got this question and the examiner is asking you that what is the name of the triangle, I know that the scalene, it is also a scalene angle triangle. Yes or no? I know that it is a scalene triangle, right, Isra?
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, if the angles are variable, it means that the examiner is asking you on the basis of angle. Got it? So it means that you have to write acute angle triangle. That would be the correct terminology for that. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
And for example, look at the third case. I'm talking about this third case. I'm talking about this triangle. Look at this triangle. In this triangle, the angles are available. I know that this triangle, it looks like a scalene triangle. All sides are different. But if the examiner has given you all the angles, and you can see that the largest angle is an obtuse angle, so you have to name the triangle on the basis of angle. And if the sides are available, you have to name the triangle on the basis of sides. Is this clear? And most of the time we get this question in core maths paper, which is paper 1 usually. And in IGCSE, we can get this question in paper 2, which is the easy exam. And in O levels, we can get this question in paper 1, which is non-calculator version paper. Got it? Then after studying the basics of this chapter, you will be distributing the trigonometry into two basic halves, which is the right angle triangle portion and not a right angle triangle portion. Is this clear, everybody, or not? Okay. Now, some students, they study in school that side opposite to the 90 is called hypotenuse. So that is the reason I wrote it down here, that the side opposite to the 90-degree is hypotenuse, and hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. And that is why hypotenuse is the longest side, because hypotenuse is facing the largest angle of the triangle. You can see that side opposite to other angle is opposite side, and we call it as perpendicular as well, because some students they use opposite word instead of perpendicular. And third side would be adjacent, or we call it as a base. That is your choice, whatever the name you are using. Like for example, look at these two cases. Most of the students they are confused about the perpendicular or opposite thing. So remember that side opposite to the 90 is hypotenuse. The debate is already over. I hope all of you got this idea. Yes or no? If one of the angle is available, so it means that the side opposite to the angle is opposite side, or we can say that it is perpendicular. Got it? And the third side would be adjacent or the base of the triangle. Is this clear? Is this clear, everybody? You can see that in the second case, this angle is given. So side opposite to this angle would be the opposite side like this. And we can also call this as perpendicular. And the third side would be adjacent, or for example, base. Got it? Got it? Understood? Now, we need to understand that what are the 5 formulas used in right angle triangle. So the first formula we use is a Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, and this theorem is very, very, very important from exam point of view. Why this is important here? Because it is the part of trigonometry, it is the part of algebra, it is the part of vectors, it is the part of mensuration as well. That hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus perpendicular, and identification of hypotenuse is very much important. ठीक है बच्चा, समझ आ रही है सबको मेरी बात की कि नहीं? चलो साथ साथ जरा लिंक भी करूं जी। समझ आ रही है बेटा मेरी सबको कि नहीं?
जी सर जी।
ओके, अब जरा समझ डालें। सेकंड फॉर्मूला वी हैव इज दैट द sin थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू ऑपोजिट डिवाइडेड बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज, cos थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू एडजेसेंट डिवाइडेड बाय हाइपोटेन्यूज, tangent थीटा इज इक्वल्स टू ऑपोजिट डिवाइडेड बाय एडजेसेंट। और अगर आपने ऑपोजिट और एडजेसेंट वाला याद किया है तो द शॉर्ट फॉर्म इज सो का टोआ। So that is that sin theta is equals to opposite divided by hypotenuse. और अगर आपने मेरी तरह वो आपने सॉन्ग वाला टेक्निक याद किया है तो वो ये वाला होगा that some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. Got it? And the fifth formula is for the area of the triangle, which is 1 by 2 base into height. Base and height is always perpendicular. एंड अगर आपने ये याद किया हुआ है तो आपको बेस की जगह पे आपको ऑपोजिट और एडजेसेंट को मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा, हाइपोटेन्यूज के साथ कोई लिंक नहीं है इसका। अब आगे चल के मैं आपको केसेस समझाऊंगा, फॉर्मूला कैसे यूज करना है वो सिखाऊंगा। अब गौर से देखते जाएं, ठीक है बेटा? Alright, proceeding. The very type 1 question, you can see that in this question, the examiner is giving you, like for example, let me erase the solutions here. Let's solve these solutions once again so that it will be very interesting for all of us. Okay, let me just erase the diagrams only so that.
सर ये पाइथागोरस थ्योरम है?
जी, पहले मैं पाइथागोरस थ्योरम और sin थीटा cos थीटा सिखा दूं, बाकी फिर बाद में करते हैं। Okay. For example, the demand of the question is find AB. Find AB. I know that very well that the AB is the side, and I have two sides available already. So it means that I have the formula which is Pythagoras theorem that hypotenuse square is equals to base square plus perpendicular square. The side opposite to the 90 is called hypotenuse. It doesn't matter if I write this as B or P. So it means that P is unknown. So I'm going to write P as AB. So hypotenuse square would be 15 square, which is equals to 8 square plus P square. 8 square will come here. 15 square minus 8 square is equals to P square. Taking square root on both sides. So square root cancels. So P is equals to square root of 15 square minus 8 square. What is the answer, beta? Can you please tell me? And if you are in non-calculator paper, so that would be 225 minus 64. So the answer would be 12.7. 12.7 centimeter. You know that, Hania, that why my answer is right? Because hypotenuse is the longest side. Got it, everybody? So this length must be less than 15. So this length I got here 12.7. So that is by hook or by crook is the right answer. Got it? Now,
सर ये 15 सेंटीमीटर ये नहीं होगा परपेंडिकुलर?
बेटा ये 15 सेंटीमीटर परपेंडिकुलर कैसे हो सकता है? आप परपेंडिकुलर भी बोल रहे हो और आपको नजर आ रहा है कि 15 सेंटीमीटर इज द स्लांट लेंथ।
जी सर।
ओके, लुक एट द सेकंड केस बचा। सेकंड केस की तरफ सब गौर से देखें जरा प्लीज। सेकंड केस के अंदर जरा आप लोग ये चीज नोट करें। सेकंड केस में एग्जामिनर कहता है कि फाइंड ए बी अगेन। दैट इज अगेन द सेम रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन। आई नो दैट ए बी इज द साइड, but now the problem is that I have only one side. I cannot use Pythagoras theorem here. I have to name sides. The side opposite to the 90 is called hypotenuse. Side opposite to the angle is called perpendicular. And this third side is base. I have to select my sine cos tangent thing. Why? Because I have one of the angle available. So sine, some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. You will write this thing and just sing the song during the exam as well. That is also fine, no problem. Okay, I have hypotenuse. Okay, let's take it. I have angle. Let's take S, C, and T as well. Okay, I need to find perpendicular. Let's question mark perpendicular. Okay, which formula has two ticks and one question mark? You got it. Got it? That is sine theta. So sine theta is equals to perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. So theta is given in the question, which is 63. Just write sine 63 is equals to perpendicular, which is AB. Yes, bacha?
सर इसमें तो वो दूसरा साइन वाला फॉर्मूला यूज नहीं होता ना सर, वो तो साइड में। सर वो किस चीज, वो क्या मालूम करने के लिए यूज होता है सर, वो जो दूसरा
कौन सा
फॉर्मूला होता है
कौन सा
साइन वाला।
फॉर्मूला?
सर वो अभी अगर हम वो वाली, सर जिसमें तो हमारा सही है ओके सर, समझ आ गई बस अभी।
ओके, हाइपोटेनस इज 15। आप कोसाइन रूल की बात कर रहे हैं बेटा?
नहीं नहीं सर, वो एक दूसरा फॉर्मूला सर, मैं आपको फिर पिक्चर भेज दूंगा।
अच्छा,
आपके
अब
पास
आपने करना यह है कि साइन 63 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 15 इज इक्वल टू ए बी। लेकिन 63 लिखने के बाद कैलकुलेटर में ब्रैकेट को क्लोज कीजिएगा वरना एरर आएगा। सो व्हाट इज द आंसर फॉर ए बी? व्हाट इज द आंसर फॉर ए बी?
13.4.
13.4 centimeter. So that is fine. Okay, now look at the part question number 3, bacha. Look at question number 3. According to question number 3, the examiner is asking you to find out the angle. Now you can see that very clearly that the side opposite to the 90 is called hypotenuse. Side opposite to the angle is called perpendicular. And the third side is base, and perpendicular and base both are given. Let's sing a song again. Some people have curly brown hair through proper brushing. Abdur Rahman, beta, can you please tell me that why I cannot use Pythagoras theorem here? Why I cannot use the Pythagoras theorem here? Anyone?
because we need two sides.
Beta, we have two sides. Ji Hamad.
सर pythagoras theorem से hypotenuse आएगा ना कि x?
Pythagoras theorem, we can use Pythagoras theorem, but finding hypotenuse is not the demand of the question. Got it? If you find it, that would be just wastage of time. I need angle. So that is the reason I have to go proceed with the sine cos tangent thing. Okay, angle is unknown. So S is unknown, C is unknown, tangent is unknown. Okay. B is given, P is given. So let's take B and P. Okay, which formula has two ticks and one question mark, which is tan? Got it? आप शेड कर सकते हो, आप सर्कल लगा लो, आपकी मर्जी, जैसे आपका दिल करे. Okay, so tangent x is equals to perpendicular, which is 15, and base is 9. Now, what happens if you write 9 by 15? You will get wrong answer. Got it? So the demand of the question is finding x. So tan will go there and will become tan inverse. Tangent inverse of 15 by 9. So what is the answer, bacha? Tangent inverse 15. Answer is right here. 59.0 degree is the answer. Got it, everybody? Got it, everybody? All right. Now, beta, we need to understand the concept of angle of elevation and angle of a depression. Okay? Like for example, beta, look at this, everybody. Please try to understand this thing. Okay, I'm gonna just zoom out for a while. Okay, now you can see that, but that's me standing down, and for example, that is one of my student. Okay, he is on first floor. Okay, for example, I rang the bell, agree, and he is watching me from the top floor, and I'm on the ground floor. So for example, his eyesight is going there, and my eyesight is going there towards the door. When I ring the bell, if he calls me, who's outside, I will look up and he will look down. Agree? The angle with which I look up is angle of elevation, and the angle with which he will look down, that is called angle of depression. And remember that angle of elevation and depression, they both are equal to each other. Because why, Zena? Because they both are alternate angles. They both are what? Alternate angles. Understood? Understood? Okay. जी बेटा. Okay. Then we have the concept of a bearing. That what a bearing is. बेटा किसी का माइक ऑन है, प्लीज माइक बंद कर लें अपना.
सर जी इनका नेट सही नहीं है सर, जिसका भी माइक ऑन है वो कुछ बोलना चाह रहे सर, लेकिन नेट उनका काम नहीं कर रहा था.
Okay. Then we have the concept of a bearing. First of all, remember that bearing is very easy. Just try to understand one thing. You have to grab these 2 points, okay, very quickly. Bearing is a clockwise rotation, and it is an angle from the north. Okay, it is always in 3 digits. ये हमेशा 3 digit में होगी. For example, Amar, if 0 degree, so 0 degree is an angle, I have to write 000 in terms of bearing. 59 degree is an angle. If I want to write as a bearing, so I have to write 059 with no degree symbol. If 99 is an angle, I have to write 099 with no degree symbol. If 100 degree is an angle, so if it is a bearing, so I have to write 100. Got it? We will not write angle symbol for the bearing. Is this clear? Now, in this concept, we need to understand that where is north, that is north, that is south. This side is east and west. So this area is called northeast. This area is called southeast. This area is called northwest. And this area is called southwest. Is this clear, everybody? Yes or no? Yes or
sir.
no? All right. Now there is a question on bearing here, and we will solve more question as well, because I'm done with the notes here and I have to rewrite here again. For example, try to understand this thing. You will get 3 words in this question from the Cambridge. The first is find using measure. Okay. Second one is calculate, and the third one is finding. For example, the question is measure the bearing of B from A. So the sentence is look at B from A. And do remember these 2 facts. These ones, clockwise rotation, angle from north. Okay, so that is A point and this point is B point. I know that my north is always like this. I will place my protector and I will see that I will have to find out this angle. Why this angle? Because if I watch this line, I'm going to watch B as well. So that angle would be 120. So the answer would be 120 straight away. In the second part of the question, examiner is saying calculate bearing of A
सर ये
from
120
B.
कैसे मिला सर?
मतलब ये प्रोटेक्टर रख के आया है ना.
ओके ओके
ठीक है, अब ये तो मैंने डायरेक्ट किया हुआ ना यहाँ पे. मैं यहाँ पे प्रोटेक्टर रख के टाइम तो नहीं जाया कर सकता. अब वो कहते हैं कैलकुलेट बेयरिंग ऑफ ए फ्रॉम बी. सो द सेंटेंस इज लुक एट ए फ्रॉम B. So for example, I know that I'm standing here for a while. Okay, I have to look at A. So that is my eyesight. I have to proceed clockwise this way in order to get this angle. So for example, if I watch this line, it means that I can watch A as well. So we know that co-interior angle of a parallel line is 180. So 180 minus 120 is 60 degrees. And 360 minus 60 would be 300 is the bearing. Now, for example, just for the sake of practice here, I'm going to draw 2 points here, A, and that is point B. That is point A, that is point B. Okay, for example, please look at here, everybody. Okay.
सर मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही.
कोई बात नहीं, कोई नई बात नहीं है. Okay, 0, 5, 9. All right. अब जरा देखें प्लीज. Bearing of B from A. The bearing of B from A. So look at sentence is, आपने ये sentence बनाना है इसके नीचे. Look at B from A. तो रहमान, आप A पे खड़े हैं, This is your north. Yes or no? आप आंख लगा के
sir.
सीधा देख रहे हैं. In order to look at B, you have to move clockwise this much. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So this is 59 degrees. So you have to write 059. Understood?
Yes, sir.
But if the question is bearing of A from B. So there are two steps. Whatever the angle is given, subtracted from 180. Whatever the answer is, subtracted from 360. So I know that it is 59. So I need to get this angle. So 180 minus 59. 180 minus 59. So the answer is 121.
Yes,
सर
sir.
इसमें
121
क्लॉकवाइज
डिग्री.
जाना जरूरी है सर.
एक मिनट जी, क्लॉकवाइज जाना जरूरी है, तो ये 121 पहले निकाल दिए मैंने. ओके, नाउ वी एम आई एम गोइंग टू look at A from B. So look at A from B. So the concept is look at A from B. Okay, A की तरफ देखना है B से. So let's start. So this is my clockwise rotation. Okay, I need to get this angle. अगर मैंने इस लाइन को देखा रहमान, तो इसका मतलब है मैंने A को देखा. Yes or no?
सर तो लेकिन ये तो 121 भी हो सकता है ना.
नहीं ना बेटा, वो एंटी क्लॉकवाइज एंगल है. आप बेरिंग एंटी क्लॉकवाइज नहीं ले सकते. गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
So look at A from B would be this angle X, and that angle X would be 360 minus 121. 360 minus 121. So what is the answer? 239?
239.
So 239 with no angle symbol. Why? Because it's a bearing. ठीक है. और ये मैंने यहाँ पे एंगल सिंबल इसलिए डाला क्योंकि मैंने ये एंगल निकाला था, बेरिंग नहीं निकाली थी. Got it? Got it? एक और ट्राई कराता हूँ. एक और ट्राई कराता हूँ. एक और ट्राई कराता हूँ, जरा गौर करें. For example, this is point A, that is point B. Let me connect it. Okay, point A, B. North, north. Okay, bearing of A from B. Question mark. Bearing of B.
तो ये डायग्राम नॉट टू स्केल होगा.
हाँ तो और क्या, अगर मेयर वाला होगा तो तब स्केल डायग्राम होगा. ठीक है.
ओके सर.
ओके, सो बेरिंग ऑफ ए फ्रॉम बी.
लेकिन
सो
हमारे पास तो यहाँ कोई एंगल ही नहीं है, तो हम कैसे फिर ढूंढेंगे.
सबर तो करो ना, मैं एंगल छोड़ूंगा ना बीच में. सबर तो करो ना यार, मैं एंगल खुद डालूंगा ना. भी कुछ एक आधा एंगल तो मैं खुद डाल दूंगा ना. ठीक है, ताकि हमें प्रोटेक्टर यूज ना करना पड़े. आई से दिस इज 73. ओके, bearing of A from B. So the sentence is look at A from B. So that is my eyesight. I have to move clockwise. So I need this angle. Yes or no? That would be 360 minus 73. 360 minus 73 is how much, bacha? 60,
तो
30,
ये होगा
87.
297 मेरे.
287. Okay.
287.
Yes. Okay. The bearing of B from A, it means that the sentence would be, Isha, look at B from A. A पे नॉर्थ लगा लिया, आंख बना लो अपनी. So look at B from A, you need this angle. आपके पास ये एंगल सामने 73 मौजूद है. So 180 minus 73 is the answer. So 180 degree minus 73 degree is the answer, which is
107.
107 degree. Is this clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
समझ आई सबको कि नहीं? एक और क्वेश्चन कराऊं?
सर वो ट्रायंगल वाला करवा दे सर, वो बहुत मुश्किल है.
कौन सा ट्रायंगल वाला?
सर जी वो ट्रायंगल जो थे ना, उनमें
अभी
बेयरिंग
सबर करो
होती
ना,
है.
वो तो कल प्रैक्टिस में होगा ना. आज तो लेसन लो, खाली कॉन्सेप्ट लो.
ओके सर, ओके सर.
ओके जी, अब हमने स्टार्ट करना है बेटा.
सर एक और
नाउ
क्वेश्चन करा दीजिए.
ओके, मैं करा देता हूँ जी. फॉर एग्जांपल, ये मैंने एक पॉइंट रखा, ये मैंने एक पॉइंट रखा. अब मैं थोड़ा सा इसमें थोड़ा सा ट्रिक भी करता हूँ. अभी ए बी. ओके, एग्जामिनर इज सेइंग measure the bearing of B from A. It means that I'm allowed to use protector. So it means that according to the examiner, according to the real life, the sentence is look at B
अरे कोई नहीं लगा रहे साथ.
from A. ठीक है. So first of all north लगा लेंगे. ठीक है जी, यहाँ पे भी north लगा लेते हैं. Okay, सो वी नो दैट नॉट लगाने के साथ साथ ही मैंने प्लस भी लगा दिया है. मुझे पता है कि ये 90 एंगल है. कितना है? I know that it's 90. Let's find out this angle. So that complete angle would be the bearing. Yes or no? So let's find out this angle. तो मैं बेटा प्रोटेक्टर मेरे पास आईपैड में नहीं है, तो मैं यहाँ पे लूंगा रूलर की मदद से. आप लोग प्रोटेक्टर से ये एंगल फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. तो मैं रूलर पे जरा इसकी मेजरमेंट लेता हूँ. सो रूलर पे आप लोग मेजरमेंट लेंगे तो आपको प्रोटेक्टर रखना है कुछ ऐसा. सो 90 plus 56 is how much? 146. So the answer is 146. 146 is the final answer. Is this clear, everybody, or not? So this angle would be,
Yes, sir.
this angle is 90 and that is
सर बस जिसमें
56.
भी जिसको भी देखना हो उसको लाइन पर लाना है क्लॉकवाइज.
हाँ बिल्कुल, जिसको भी देखना है उसको हिट करो लाइन के साथ क्लॉकवाइज. ठीक है. So that is 146. अच्छा, now for example the question is calculate. अब लिखा हुआ है calculate. Calculate bearings नहीं, bearing of A from B. Better, now I have the solution for the very first part, so that I can find out this little angle. So this little angle would be 180 minus 46, 146. So 180 minus 146. So the answer would be 34. And then this is the angle. समझ आइए अब्दुर्रहमान? 360 minus 34. तो ये कितना आएगा बेटा? 326. Is this 326 or not, Alina?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right.
326.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, now we are done with the easy part of the trigonometry. Now we are left with the sine and cosine rule. So let's study both. So बेटा let me just save this यार, ये delete ना हो जाए. तो मैं जरा इसको सेव करता हूँ पहले. Let me send this to अर्श. अर्श मैं आपके उस पर सेंड कर दूंगा तो ये इंशाल्लाह ताला सेव रहेगा. सेव इमेज. चलें, होपफुली ये सेव हो गया. मैं नया नया पैड ले लेता हूँ. ठीक है जी. ओके बेटा, now we are going to study trigonometry of not a right angle triangle. Not a right angled triangle. And a right angled triangle and a not a right angled triangle, it has some differences. For example, this is A, B, C. There are only two rules. One is sine rule. Okay. Sine rule is the ratio between two sides and two angles important for both the syllabus. Side opposite to angle A would be small a, side opposite to angle B would be small b, side opposite to angle C would be small c. So I can write sine A divided by A is equals to sine B divided by B is equals to sine C divided by C. Or you can write the side above an angle in the denominator, A divided by sine A is equals to B divided by sine B is equals to C divided by sine C. Now, for example, we have three different combinations: first, second, first, last, and second, third. Got it? Is this clear, everybody? These are the combinations. We cannot tackle two equal to at the same time. So we have to take first two, first, last, or second, third. Got it?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then we have cosine rule. How to use it? Just give me a second. After that, I'm going to explain it. So then we have a cosine rule. Cosine rule. These two rules are used in only not right angle triangles. Agree? And we can use them in right angle triangles as well. But right angle triangle formulas cannot be used in not right angle triangle, because in right angle triangle we have hypotenuse, and not right angle triangle may we don't have any hypotenuse. So the cosine rule, let me draw a triangle here with different names A, B, C. Okay, naming is same. Okay. Side opposite to angle A is small a, side opposite to angle B is small b, side opposite to angle C is small c. So it is the ratio between three sides and one angle. ठीक है जी. For example, if you want to find out small a, So you have to get that a square is equals to b square plus c square minus 2 bc cos of a. Okay, how to memorize it? I am finding small a. I have to write cos a in front. Whatever is left, take their squares and then negative bc because bc is right here. Like for example, if I proceed the question for the b square, so the answer would be I have to write cos b here. Agree? I have to proceed a square plus c square minus 2ac. If for example I'm wanting to find out परिशेष c square, तो मैं यहाँ पे परिशेष लिखूंगा cos c और यहाँ पे लिख दूंगा a square plus b square minus 2ab. Is this clear? ये multiply हो रहे हैं तीनों आपस में. Understood? Yes or no? Yes or no, बच्चा? Any problem so far? Any problem?
नो सर जी, नो।
अच्छा, मैं एक दफा मैं ये एक और करना चाहता हूँ ताकि थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन हो, जो बच्चों को कोसाइन रूल बनाने में प्रॉब्लम होता है. तो मैं एक ट्राइंगल थोड़ा सा डिफरेंट बनाता हूँ आपके सामने और इसको मैं नाम चेंज करता हूँ एम एन ओ. बेटा एन के सामने क्या होगा? स्मॉल एन होगा.
जी सर।
एम के सामने होगा बेटा स्मॉल एम, ओ के सामने होगा स्मॉल ओ. अब अगर मैं फॉर एग्जांपल इन द बिगिनिंग, करार प्लीज टर्न ऑफ योर माइक, इन द बिगिनिंग अगर मैं एम स्क्वायर के लिए बनाना चाहता हूं तो ये होगा एन स्क्वायर प्लस ओ स्क्वायर माइनस माइनस 2NO कॉस ऑफ एम. ठीक है. अगर अफनान में एन के लिए बनाना चाहता हूं तो ये होगा एन स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एम स्क्वायर प्लस ओ स्क्वायर माइनस 2MO कॉस ऑफ एन, क्योंकि वहां पे एन लिखा हुआ है. अगर मैं ओ के लिए बनाना
सर
चाहता हूं तो मैं लिखूंगा ओ
ये कॉस
स्क्वायर.
बड़ा एम होगा।
हाँ, बड़ा एम छोटा एम एक ही बात है, कोई बात नहीं. अभी मैंने छोटा लिख दिया तो कोई मसला नहीं. ओ स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू एम स्क्वायर प्लस एन स्क्वायर माइनस 2MN कॉस ऑफ ओ. गॉट इट एवरीबॉडी? ये एंगल है. ठीक है. अंडरस्टूड?
यस सर।
अंडरस्टूड? अभी अभी इसको ऐसे नहीं खत्म करना, हम लोगों ने एक क्वेश्चन करना है इसके ऊपर. ठीक है. सो जरा एक प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन मैं यहाँ पे बना रहा हूँ आपके सामने, प्रैक्टिसिंग. वी विल डिसाइड दैट. ओके, लेट्स सी. It's a question right in front of you. I'm copying the question from the worksheet. This angle is 33. This angle is 112. This angle is 15 centimeter. And the demand of the question is this one. But first of all, we have to decide. This angle is not a right angle triangle. So no sine theta, cos theta, tangent theta. We have to select from two rules, sine rule or cosine rule. Yes or no? Yes or no? I told you
यस सर।
sine rule is the combination of
यस
two
सर।
rules, two sides and two angles. So, for example, Amar, beta 112 and 15, they are corresponding to each other. Yes or no? And 33 and x is corresponding. Yes or no? So I am
यस
finding
सर.
x here. Like for example, अगर मैं यहाँ पे नाम दे दूं उसी तरीके से. So Amar, let me name them ABC. Okay. So side opposite to angle B would be small b, which is given. Side opposite to angle A is small a, which we need to find out. Okay. Small c is not given. So angle C is also not given. So we need to develop the cosine rule for small a. So I'm not using cosine rule because I can use sine rule first.
सर
Let's
ये तो
check
साइन
how.
रूल पर होता है ना।
हाँ, तो वही मैं इसीलिए कर रहा हूँ ना. So मैं लिखूंगा small a divided by sine a, which is equals to small b divided by sine b. Okay, now everybody, Isha, pay attention. Acha, beta, we can see that small a is unknown, sine a is available, small b is available, sine b is also available. I can use it very clearly. So a is x, sine a is sine 33, b is 15, sine b is sine 112. No need to use calculator right now. Sine 33 will go there. So x is equals to 15 multiplied by sine 33 whole divided by sine 112. Now use your calculator and tell me what is the answer for x. X का आंसर क्या है?
8.8।
8.8 के बाद क्या है बेटा? 3 सिग्निफिकेंट बोलो ना.
8.81।
8.81. ठीक है. 8.81 सेंटीमीटर लिखा तो मैं सेंटीमीटर लिख दूंगा. अंडरस्टूड एवरीबॉडी और नॉट? Yes or no? Now I'm going to solve one question on cosine rule in which I am unable to find out the side with the help of a sine rule. Let's check. I'm going to write a question here and I'm going to use a sine rule or a cosine rule. Sine rule उसमें flop हो जाएगा. Check करें बेटा. 6 centimeter. This is 7 centimeter and this is angle 60. Let me name it A, B, and C. The demand of the question is find AC. All right. Better now we can see that this triangle is not a right angle triangle. Let's name them. Side opposite to angle B is small b. Side opposite to angle A is small a. Side opposite to angle C is small c. So let's try AC with the with what? With sine rule first. Okay. Let's check. Let's check, please. According to the question, I want to use this one. So that would be B divided by sine B, which is equal to small c is available. So I can write C divided by sine C. But now the problem is that I don't have small b, and at the same time, I don't have sine C as well. Agree or not? So I cannot use sine root here. Why? Because I cannot deal with two unknowns at the same time. Got it? So that is the reason I have to proceed the question with the cosine rule. So I have to develop the cosine rule for B because angle opposite to B is available. So B square is equals to cos B. Okay. Now what is left? A square plus C square minus 2 into A into C. Now put the values. B square is equals to A square. A square is 7 square plus 6 square minus 2 into 7 into 6 into cos of 60. Now put right hand side into the calculator in one go. Put everything in the calculator and tell me what is the answer. Tell me what is the answer for the right side. Hurry up, everybody. G. Yes.
43.
43. Now take square root on both sides. Take square root of answer. So B is equals to what? Square root answer button. Okay.
6.56.
What?
6.55.
6.55. So that would be
56 कर
6.55.
देते हैं बस 56
ठीक है. Okay जी मैं 5-6 कर लेता हूँ. So 6.56 centimeter is the final answer with this one. Okay. After cosine rule, beta, we have a question on area. And students, they do have a question on this thing. For example, beta, look at this question. This is a right angle triangle. This is 8 and for example, this is 9. Area for this triangle is very simple. That area is equals to base multiplied by height divided by 2. 8 nines are 72. 72 divided by 2 is 36. Now, one examiner will give you a question like this, तो आप लोग तब थोड़ा panic कर जाते हैं. Now, it's not a right angle triangle. It is 8 centimeter. And examiner is saying here that this is the height, which is 10 centimeter. So area of this triangle is also very simple. Why? Because 1 by 2 multiply by base multiply by height. Height is given in the question 10 centimeter. 8 tens are 80. 80 divided by 2 is 40 centimeter square. That is also very easy. Okay, what happens if you have a question
लेकिन
like
तो
this?
राइट एंगल ट्रायंगल नहीं था ना
नहीं था, लेकिन हाइट एग्जामिनर ने खुद दे दिया तुम्हें ना.
ओके ओके
जब
सर
उसने दे दिया तो फिर वो इसीलिए दिया ना कि यूज करो. And now we have a question like this. For example, 6 centimeter, 9 centimeter, and you have one angle here. For example, this is 110. Got it? Now the formula would be product of two sides, 1 by 2, multiply by product of two sides, and whatever angle is between. Got it? Now that would be the formula. So tell me what is the answer? Tell me what is the answer for this triangle? Product of two sides multiply by sine included. Got it? Product of two sides multiply by sine included. Got it?
25.3
कितना आ रहा है?
25.37
25.4 centimeter squares. Okay. Now we have something important facts of trigonometry. Facts important for O levels and IGCSE paper 2, paper 1. Remember that sine A is equals to sine 180 minus A. Example के तौर पे, what is example? Better check in calculator. Sine 30 is equals to sine 180 minus 30, which is sine 150. Can you please check sine 30 and sine 150? They both have the same answers or not? Yes or
और
no?
साइन 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 30 का 0.5 आ रहा है
और sin 150 का भी सेम आएगा, चेक करो, दे हैव द सेम आंसर्स।
जी सर बिल्कुल सही।
ओके, अब जरा चेक करें, सेकंड फैक्ट है cos a is equals to cos 180 minus a, but the answer is negative. Check. Cos 30 is equals to minus cos 150. Check. Whatever cos 30 is, you will get negative answer for cos 150, but the answer would be same. Check please. Cos 30 is how much?
0.86.
Okay, and this is minus 0.86 in the calculator. This is minus.
जी
Okay.
सर।
And the third fact is for the tangent, that the tangent A, it is equals to negative of tangent 180 minus A। इसका मतलब क्या है रेमान, कि tangent का अगर 30 है ना, ठीक है, तो वो tangent का 180 minus 30 is 150। So that check करें, tangent 30 is how much?
0.57।
Okay, और देखें ये minus 0.157 आएगा। Check. Check. These two answers are negative. These two answers are negative. Well done. Okay. Okay, now beta O level students, you can quit the class because trigonometric equation is not the part of your syllabus. So trigonometric equation and trigonometric graphs, they are the part of only IGCSE. So IGCSE students, they you can listen to me. Okay, now we have to study trigonometric graphs. Trigonometric graphs. This is for IGCSE only. Okay, for this year especially. First graph is sine graph. And let me take the graph page now. Okay. Now, beta sine graph, you will get the question in the exam like this. So this angle is, this point is 0, this point is 1, and this point is -1. This is 90, this is 180, this is 270, and this is 360. Beta sine 0, check in calculator, sine 0 is 0. Sine 90 is +1. Sine 180 is 0. Sine 270 is -1. And sine 360 is 0. So now it's time to join it. So make two u's, okay? So like that. Got it? Ahmad?
जी सर।
So that is the answer for the sine graph. Understood, everybody?
जी सर।
Better try to practice sine graph at least 2 times before exam, okay? Now we have to study cos graph. Cos graph. So same graph with the same values, 0, that is 1, that is -1, 90, 180, 270, 360. But I check in calculator. Use your calculator with me. Cos 0 is 1. Yes or no?
जी सर।
Cos 90 is 0. Yes or no?
जी सर।
Cos 180 is -1. Yes or no? Cos 270 is 0. Yes or no?
जी सर।
And cos 360 is +1. Yes or no?
Yes sir।
Now, beta, do not connect like this. Okay, that is wrong. It's not a U graph. You have to develop a U. I can make a U here like this. Can you see that? Now, half U is here and half of U is here. Is this clear? Is this clear, everybody? That is the technique
जी
of the
सर
graph.
जी।
Try to practice at least, try to draw this graph at least 2 times before the examination, especially IGCSE students. Okay. Okay. Now we have the last graph, which is tangent graph. Okay. In tangent graph, there is a difference. Okay. We have the value for 0 and we don't have the top values. Okay. 0, 90, 180, 270, and 360. Beta, we draw a dotted line for 90 because tangent 90 is math error. Can you please check? And 270 as well because tangent 270 is also math error. Can you see that? Ji, beta.
जी सर।
Okay. Now tangent 0 is 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I cannot touch tangent 90 because tangent 90 is math error. I can touch tangent 180, so that would be point here. So I have to connect this point here. Agree? As I cannot touch tangent 90, I can touch tangent 91. Can you please check tangent 91 is negative answer or positive answer? This is positive side, that is negative side. So that 91 would be negative. Tangent 180 is
Negative.
also,
Negative.
okay, tangent 180 is 0. So I have to proceed the question like this. Okay, I cannot touch tangent 270, but I can proceed this way like this. Tangent 270 will go like this, and tangent 360 is also 0. So this will graph will be this one. Got it? So you know this already, that tangent 0 is 0. Tangent 180 is 0. Tangent 360 is 0. So you cannot touch tangent 90 because it's math error, but you can touch a bit before. So that is the reason I'm plotted across there. Got it? And you cannot draw a straight line. Okay, the graph should be a wavy graph. Beta ye wavy hona chahiye, theek hai? It should be like a U. So that is U, and that is also like a U. Look at this. It is also like this. Is this clear, everybody? Please draw this graph at least 2 times before the exam. Correct? Okay, the last thing in the trigonometry is trigonometric equations, and then we are done. Trigonometric equations. Okay, but trigonometric equations, we need to develop the rule of plus. Remember that this is your 0 degree or 360 degree. This is 90. This is 180 degree, and this is 270 degree. These are fourth quadrant. In this, all are positive. In the second quadrant, only sine is positive. Sine is positive. In the third quadrant, only tan is positive. Okay. And then in the last quadrant, only cos is positive. Right, everybody? Okay. Here we have theta. So beta, you can check in the calculator. Check tangent 30, please. Check tangent 30. Tangent 30 is what, beta? Please, jaldi ek banda hai mujhe batata jaye. Please help me out. Tangent 30 is how much?
0.57.
0.57. It's positive. Check tangent, sine 30. Make it quick. 0.5. Okay, check cos 30.
Sorry, here 0.86.
0.86. Okay, all are positive. It's proved. Okay, now check the left side. Sine is positive only. Okay, now then angle greater than 90, for example, 100. Check sine 100. Positive answer.
Ji, sir.
Check cos 100, you will get negative. Check tangent 100, you will get negative. Yes or no?
Ji, sir. ऐसे ही है.
Now angle greater than 180, for example, 200. Now only tangent will be positive. Okay, check tangent 200. Positive or not?
Sir, positive.
Check sine 200. Negative. Check cos 200. That would be negative as well. Got it?
Ji, sir.
Okay. Ilam, this and the fourth quadrant would be angle greater than 270. Let's take 300. So cos is positive only. So let's check. Cos 300, check it's positive or negative.
Positive.
Okay. Check sine 300. This will be negative.
Ji, sir. Negative है.
And check tangent 300. This would be negative as well. Agree?
Ji, sir.
So for the shortcut, you have to, this is just for the sake of understanding. For the shortcut, you have to remember only that this is all, this is sine, this region is tan region, this region is cos region. Okay. For example, Isra, we get theta here. Agree? What we do here 180 minus theta. What we do here 180 plus theta. What we do here 360 minus theta. Understood? Understood?
Ji, sir.
Okay. Now, for example, just for the sake of example, beta, I'm going to write a question here that 3 sine x is equals to 5. So sine x is equals to 5 by 3. Can you please check me what is the answer? X is equals to sine inverse of 5/3. जी जी, what is the answer?
सबर अभी करता हूँ
Sine inverse of 5/3.
सर जी साइन इनवर्स ऑफ 5/3 सर आ रहा है सर मैं तेरा आ रहा है
ओ यस, साइन की वैल्यू तो 1 से बड़ी नहीं हो सकती ना, मुझे 1 से छोटा करना है इसको। साइन का ग्राफ में टोटल 1 होता है ना, तो मैं यहाँ पे लिख दूंगा 2/3, 2/3 इज सो यस, तो 2/3 जरा चेक करें बेटा, साइन इनवर्स ऑफ 2/3, व्हाट इज द आंसर?
41.81
41.8 degrees. Okay, now wait a minute, let me find out the another angle having the same value. Okay, इसरा all sine tangent cos, you can see that very clearly that sine is positive, yes or no? And sine is positive in all, and sine, this region was theta, this region was 180 minus theta. Here we got 41.8, here 180 minus 41.8. What is the answer, beta? What is the answer? 180 minus 41.8.
सर ये आंसर है 138.2
138.2. Okay, now check please, beta. X1 is 41.8 and X2 is having the same angle 138.2. Beta, now check please in the calculator, you will get the same answers. Check. Sine 41.8 is equals to what? Tell me fraction form.
सर जी साइन 41.8 आ रहा है 0.66
तो 0.6 SND दबा सकते हैं आप इसकी?
सर एसएनडी दबा कर फिर ये है
अच्छा, फ्रैक्शन में क्या आ रहा है?
और करे सर साइन
फ्रैक्शन
वो
नहीं
सब
आ रही
नहीं है
शायद।
एसएनडी नहीं है एसएनडी
अच्छा,
नहीं है
फ्रैक्शन नहीं आई क्योंकि हमने 41.8 को 1 dB पे
जी
स्टॉप किया
सर
था। द आंसर वाज 0.66। चेक, डू यू गेट द सेम आंसर फॉर 0.66 और नॉट?
सर पर करे सर जी 138.2 0 जी सर सेम आ रहा है
Same answer, so it means that question is correct. Do you know why?
नो सर
Okay, can you check that it is 2/3? Can
जी
you
सर
please check 2/3 is what? Isn't it 0.666 recurring? Is this clear?
यस सर
चलो भाई, this was the whole trigonometry. So we did a lot of work today यार, काफी काम हो गया। कोशिश करें कि इस पूरे लेसन को सही तरीके से नोट कर रहे हैं, कॉपी में लिखना,